Me, 25, dating Claire for about 8 months. She's cute and funny, but has some insecurity issues. Nothing major, just typical self-doubt about appearance and comparing herself to other women constantly. Do you think that girl at Starbucks was prettier than me? Weekly occurrence during coffee runs. Claire, you're beautiful. Stop comparing yourself to random strangers. Reassurance becomes daily routine. Relationship going well, despite her occasional jealousy. Flare-ups over Instagram models and female coworkers. One day Claire mentions her sister needs a place to crash. Sophia's between apartments and asked to stay a few days. That's fine, babe. Family is important. How long does she need to stay? Probably just week while she finds new place. Hope that's okay with you. Of course it's okay. Looking forward to meeting her. Claire gets weird expression. Yeah, about Sophia. She's kind of different from me. Different how? You'll see. Just don't make it weird, okay? Strange warning, but don't think much of it. Saturday morning, Claire's sister arrives with single suitcase and immediately understand the warning. Sophia is objectively stunning. Looks like Instagram model who accidentally wandered into real life. Blonde hair, perfect features, confident aura that fills entire room. You must be Anon, heard so much about you. Warm smile and firm handshake. Claire hovering nervously. Sophia, this is my boyfriend I told you about. Claire definitely got lucky. You're much cuter than her ex. Sophia laughs. Can see Claire's face twitching with annoyance. Sophia, let's get you settled in guest room. Rest of day. Claire acts weird, constantly interrupting any conversation between Sophia and me. Anon, can you help me in kitchen? Every time Sophia starts talking. Babe, we need to discuss grocery shopping during normal small talk. Sophia clearly notices but finds it amusing rather than annoying. Your girlfriend's protective, that's sweet, she whispers when Claire leaves room. Yeah, she gets a little jealous sometimes. Can't blame her, you seem like Catch. Innocent comment, but Claire returns at exact wrong moment. What are you guys talking about? Just getting to know your boyfriend, making sure he's good enough for my little sister. Claire relaxes slightly. Sophia's always been overprotective. Next few days, Claire's behavior escalates dramatically. Starts wearing full makeup and cute outfits around apartment instead of usual sweatpants. Why are you so dressed up, babe? Can't girl look nice in her own home? Defensive tone. Also begins marking territory like threatened animal. Sits on my lap during movies. Holds my hand constantly. Kisses me aggressively in front of Sophia. Claire, you're being weird, I whisper during particularly intense PDA session. Just showing affection to my boyfriend. Loud enough for Sophia to hear. Sophia rolls her eyes. You guys are cute, but maybe tone it down. Sorry if our relationship makes you uncomfortable, Claire snaps. Doesn't make me uncomfortable, just makes me wonder if you're trying to prove something. What would I be trying to prove? That he's yours, I guess, which is obvious since you're dating. Claire turns red. I'm not trying to prove anything. If you say so, little sister. Tension building between siblings over imaginary competition. Wednesday, Claire starts actively sabotaging normal interactions. Sophia asks about good restaurants nearby. Claire interrupts before I can answer. Anon doesn't know this area very well. I'll give you recommendations later. Actually, I know several great places. Try to be helpful. No, you don't, babe. You have terrible taste in restaurants. Sophia raises eyebrow. He seems capable of having opinions about food. Trust me, he's not. Remember that place you picked last week? Referring to restaurant, that was perfectly fine. That place was good, Claire. What are you talking about? You said yourself the pasta was overcooked. No, I didn't. I said it was al dente. Same thing. Those are literally opposite things, Claire. Sophia watching this exchange with entertainment. You two have interesting communication style. Thursday, Claire reaches peak insanity. Sophia mentions needing to buy groceries. I offer to show her nearby store. That's so sweet, Anon, but I can find it myself. Claire interrupts immediately. Actually, I don't mind showing her. It's no trouble. Yes, it is trouble. You're busy today, remember? Busy with what? That thing you said you had to do. What thing, Claire? The important thing. I don't have any important things today. Yes, you do? Very important. Sophia laughing at absurd conversation. Claire, it's okay. I can use GPS. See, she doesn't need help. Problem solved. Later, when Claire showers, Sophia approaches me. Is she always like this, or is my presence making her crazy? Little bit of both. Honestly, she gets jealous easily. Jealous of what exactly? You're objectively gorgeous, Sophia. Claire feels threatened. That's ridiculous. You're her boyfriend, not mine. Try explaining that to her anxiety brain. Should I leave early to make things easier? No, you're not doing anything wrong. Claire needs to deal with her insecurity. Claire emerges from the bathroom and immediately suspicious. What were you guys talking about? Sophia was asking about local coffee shops. No, I wasn't. We were talking about your jealousy issues. Sophia throws me under bus with zero hesitation. Sophia, what the hell? Honesty is best policy, Anon. Claire's face goes through several emotions before settling on rage. My jealousy issues? What jealousy issues? The ones where you think I'm going to steal your boyfriend. I don't think that. Then why are you acting like guard dog? I'm not acting like guard dog. Claire, you literally won't let him talk to me alone. That's not true. You interrupted us 17 times yesterday. I was being social. You were being territorial. Argument escalates quickly with years of sister dynamics surfacing. You always do this, Sophia. Do what? Show up and make everything about you. I'm literally just existing in your apartment. You're flirting with my boyfriend. I'm being friendly. There's difference. Friendly meaning what exactly? Meaning normal human interaction without romantic intent. That's what you said about Mom's boyfriend. Mom's boyfriend was different situation. How was it different? Because Mom's boyfriend was actually flirting with me. Plot twist enters conversation. Wait, what happened with Mom's boyfriend? I ask. Both sisters look uncomfortable. Nothing happened, Claire says quickly. Something definitely happened, Sophia corrects. Sophia, don't. Claire, he should know why you're paranoid. I'm not paranoid. Yes, you are, and for good reason. Sophia explains backstory while Claire protests. Our mom dated this guy Derek for 2 years. Derek seemed normal until he started messaging me inappropriately, asking for photos and trying to meet up secretly. Claire caught him and blamed me instead of him. Said I was trying to steal another one of her men. Because you were, Claire interrupts. I was 17, Claire. He was predator. You could have told me sooner. I tried to tell you, you didn't believe me. Because you have history of stealing guys. Name one guy I stole. Jason from high school. Jason asked me out after you guys broke up. Same day we broke up. Coincidence. Sure, Sophia, total coincidence. Family drama explains Claire's current behavior. Claire, that was high school, this is different. How is it different? Because Anon isn't 17-year-old boy who thinks with his dick. Thanks for vote of confidence, Sophia. You're welcome. Plus, Claire's much prettier than I was in high school. Claire perks up slightly. Really? Definitely. You grew into your features better. That's nice of you to say. It's true, Anon agrees, right? Suddenly in minefield conversation about sister attractiveness. You're both beautiful in different ways. Diplomatic answer, Sophia smirks. Seriously though, Claire, you're gorgeous. Stop comparing yourself to me. Easy for you to say. You've always been the pretty sister. And you've always been the smart sister. That's consolation prize. Intelligence is sexier than looks. Tell that to every guy who's hit on you. Sisters continue bonding over shared insecurities. Friday night, Claire gets drunk and emotional truth comes out. Sophia, I'm sorry for being crazy this week. You weren't crazy, just protective. No, I was definitely crazy, ask Anon. Claire was pretty crazy, I confirm. See, I told you. Why were you so worried? Sophia asks gently. Because you're perfect and I'm just average. That's not true. Look at yourself, Sophia. You're like Disney princess. Disney princesses are fictional, Claire. Exactly. You're too perfect to be real. I'm not perfect. I have plenty of flaws. Name one. I'm terrible at relationships, haven't had boyfriend in 3 years. Because you're too picky? Because I attract wrong type of guys. What type? Guys who want trophy girlfriend instead of actual partner. That sounds awful. It is. That's why I envy your relationship. You envy our relationship. Anon actually likes you for your personality. Most guys just want to show me off, then get bored. Claire starts crying. I never thought about it that way. Beauty can be cursed, Claire. Trust me. I spent whole week thinking you'd steal him. Why would I steal him when you're perfect together? We're not perfect. You are from my perspective. He looks at you like you're most important person in world. Derek never looked at Mom that way. Jason never looked at me that way. Most guys don't look at anyone that way. Emotional sister bonding session continues. Sophia, I owe you huge apology. No, you don't. I understand why you were scared. I was horrible to you all week. You were protecting your relationship. I was being possessive psycho. Little bit of both. Thanks for honesty. Always. Saturday, Sophia moves out to new apartment. Thanks for letting me crash here. Anytime, Claire says genuinely, and sorry for being weird all week. You weren't weird, you were in love. Same thing sometimes. Definitely same thing. They hug goodbye like actual sisters instead of competitors. Take care of this one, Sophia tells me. She's special even if she doesn't see it. I know she is. And don't let her compare herself to other women, including me. Especially you. Why especially me? Because I'm genetically programmed to make her feel inadequate. That's what big sisters do. After Sophia leaves, Claire seems lighter. Feel better now that she's gone, I ask. Actually, yeah, but not for reason you think. What reason? Because I realized how stupid I was being. You weren't stupid, just insecure. Same thing. Definitely not same thing. Sophia's right though, you do look at me like I'm special. Because you are special. Even when I'm being jealous psycho. Especially when you're being jealous psycho. Why especially then? Because it means you care. About what? About us, about losing me. I do care about losing you. Good, because you're stuck with me. Even if another hot sister shows up. Claire, how many sisters do you have? Just Sophia, but Mom's been talking about remarrying. Potential stepmom situation. Please tell me your potential stepmom isn't also model. Worse, she's successful doctor. Brains and beauty, my natural enemy. Claire, you're overthinking again. Probably, but at least now I know you'll stick around. How do you know? Because you had chance to upgrade to objectively better model and chose to stay with neurotic original. There's no upgrade from you, Claire. Smooth talker. Learn from best. Who? You, obviously. Relationship stronger after surviving Sophia week. Claire still gets jealous occasionally, but manages it better. That waitress was flirting with you. Probably, but I'm going home with you. Damn right you are. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Even if she was prettier. Beauty is subjective, Claire. What's objective? That I love you regardless of relative attractiveness rankings. Good answer. Learn from experience. Sitting here grateful for week of chaos, taught us both valuable lessons about security and communication. Also learned that hot sisters are temporary, but crazy girlfriends are forever, in best possible way.
Honestly, watching Claire transform into a territorial chihuahua the moment her hot sister walked through the door was peak entertainment. Like, bro really thought grocery shopping discussions were emergency level conversation topics. The fact that she spent an entire week acting like a bouncer at her own apartment, physically blocking any interaction between Anon and Sophia, had me absolutely dying. But props to Sophia for calling out the elephant in the room instead of pretending Claire wasn't having a full mental breakdown over imaginary boyfriend theft scenarios.